this example, we want to get the dot product of vector u and vector v. So we define our dot product function of vector u and vector v by setting a list of conditions such as if the length of vector u is not equal to the length of vector v, then return none because our vectors have different sizes. So vector u could have 4 numbers, but vector v could have 3, and we wouldn't be able to evaluate our problem. And then we define our check the same size of vector u and v by returning the length of vector u is equal to the length of vector v to make sure they're the same length, and we can proceed with our code. And now we want to ask the user to enter the numbers for vector u, so we create a list where u is equal to this list, and n is the the input that we ask for the user for the number values in vector u, and then we turn that into an integer. And for I in the range of n, meaning the number of integers we just got, we assign number as a float, where we get the input of the numbers for vector u, and then those numbers that we get are a float where we treat them as numerical values now. And then we use the append command to assign the vector u at the end of the list for the numbers that we just got. And we repeat the same process for vector v, where we get the list for vector v, and we get the n, where we ask the input for the values of vector v, and similarly we get the I for the range of n for the number of values that we just got for vector v. We input those numbers, we treat them as numerical values with a float. We also add them to a list with the append command for the numbers that we just got. If the vectors are not the same size for vectors u and v, then we will print the message that the vectors are not the same size. Otherwise, we'll get the result of the dot product that we just got following the first function that we used. If the result is none, as we did earlier when we wanted to check if the values that we put in meet the conditions, we will get either the vectors are not the same size, otherwise we will get the dot product, which is equal to the result that we will get from this first function. As well, we add the test function for the actual and expected values for the given values that we got from the textbook. And we print the same message that if the test passed or failed for these following tests. So for example, we'll run this real quick. The number of values for vector u, we'll just say 2, and do 2 different selected numbers, and then we use the same number of values for vector v, which is 2, and another 2 values, and there we should get our dot product, and we will also get the result of these following tests if they have passed. Thank you.